What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Origins Bricks, and in today's video we are going to be talking about something pretty epic. Even though you might not know me, you're about to. I'm going to become your new resident Lego guy here on the channel. My name is Origins Bricks. You can come and support me easily by just hitting subscribe. And with that being said, let's get into today's video with a massive subscribe if you haven't already. That is a Lego brick, by the way. That's pretty sick. But we're cracking on with some announcements. Lego just uploaded this absolutely sick post. If we go and have a look at their story, we see it coming together. An iconic item of character creation here, Pokemon. That's Pikachu's tail, thunderbolting on the Lego logo. Everything awesome stuff. It says, get ready to electrify your imagination in 2026 at Pokemon. Hashtag Lego Pokemon, Lego Pokemon. Now, everybody is going nuts with this because you've got so many different things. Loads of fans of both Lego and Pokemon just going absolutely ballistic about this, which is great to see. 229,000 likes on the official page as well, which is awesome. And we're obviously in a year of having loads of new IPs, like Bluey's joined the team, F1's joined the team, and now we've got Pokemon. But obviously the first thing that people think about is, hang on, hasn't Mattel, the Mega Bloks company, haven't they got Pokemon, like the IP? And yeah, they do. They have these little Pokeballs that you can buy. You can get the Pokédex thing that they've done, different Pokemons, Poke Centers, different shapes and sizes of Pokemon builds, starter Pokemon builds, big ones, small ones, movable ones. All these kind of different builds and styles of Mega Bloks, Mattel version, like even a Pokeball. And these look awesome. And they just, if anything, give us a teaser of the competition. I mean, these look great. Like, they look from a beginner's eye that is just Lego made into Pokemon. But it isn't Lego. It's their own version. So Mega Bloks is definitely not as well known as Lego. Obviously, everybody probably knows about Lego rather than Mega Bloks. But they're not too far off in their sort of colours, vibrancy, eye-catchiness, the way that they make the models. It's pretty good. Like, this is a good start. And I definitely think, obviously, Lego versus Mega Bloks, if we just literally type in, like, Mega Bloks net worth, and we find the net worth of Mega Bloks, 460 million in 2014. It's pretty well known. But then if we type in just Lego, you can see 25 billion. So yeah, big difference. 460 million, 25 billion. It's kind of insane. The difference is striking. It's day and night. But I like how Pokemon Lego was actually themed and teased in this series right here, series number 27. Now, in series 27, we have all these funky characters. There's actually a video of me unboxing them all and giving them a little review. But down here, when you see them all together, this one in particular, this pink-haired girl with these two little characters, like, she is a definite model as a Pokemon trainer. Like, these could easily be Pokemons. She looks very anime and very interesting in her vibrant color and hair outfit and stuff. These easily could be like a little Pokemon there and there, like a little Pikachu, Charmander, whatever. Like, easily, it shows you that there is a potential that Lego. Because when you look at Mega Bloks versus Lego, what is different? What can they do different? I can't see a set of Mega Bloks Pokemon that features a minifigure, like an actual Ash Ketchum, or a minifigure like Team Rocket. Like, obviously they do the models of the Pokemon, and like that's cool. A load of people will want like a big Pokeball, or a big Charmander, or a Gyarados, or a Charizard, or a Pikachu, or an Eevee, just sat in their room, and that's pretty sick. Like, when you're gonna do like a build versus build, Mega Bloks versus Lego Pokemon, I think that's going to be really interesting to see them challenge each other in that sense. But obviously, we can see a brick-built Pikachu here. This is definitely not a mold. We can see that these are Lego parts and pieces being used there to represent the Pikachu's tail. So there's definitely going to be brick-built models like the Mega Bloks ones. But I feel like the place where Lego can really capitalize and actually get a big win is the incorporation of minifigures into the builds and stuff. So like how Star Wars, we've got like the helmet models, and we've got the minifigures in different sets. it would be almost a cool hybrid of the two if they could do like a helmet with a minifigure being like a Pokemon statue with a minifigure and the minifigure version of a Pokemon. I don't know how they do the Pokemon as much as they do the minifigure. Obviously, it'd be easy. Like, if we had a big statue of Pikachu and he came with like a little Ash Ketchum and then he had like a little Pokemon mold of a Pikachu. Lego have done crazier stuff when it comes with molds, to be honest. Their mold creation is insane. And when we look at like Lego animal molds, if we try and look at Lego animal molds. So when you look at the molds that they've made, they've done goats, they've done rabbits, they've done crocodiles, they've done squirrels. That could be recolored to be like a Pikachu. That could easily be recolored to look like a different, and so on and so forth. There's definitely ways they can do it, because they have not, shied away from doing molds in the past. So there is definitely a way of doing, like the dog molds that everyone has loved collecting over the last couple of years. There's definitely a way that they can mold Pokemon to look like a little minifigure scale sized one. Like that easily could become a Pokemon mold. And there's so many other animals that they've got in Lego that could. I don't think that's a Lego mold, but so many, like the horses easily could reskin them. You could get some big figs involved and reskin some of them. The birds you could easily reskin into different Pokemon. The dog molds you could easily reskin into Pokemon. There's so much potential here with the breeds and stuff that they could do with the molds and shapes and sizes. And Lego is look at them, $25 billion. They're the company to take it on. And I've never bought a Mattel set in my life. I've never bought a Mega Block set in my life. But it's just never been the brand I grew up with. I grew up as a Lego kid, and I feel like my allegiance is to Lego always. So for me, it's a no-brainer. I'm always going to side with buying Lego products over Mega Bloks products, and that's just my personal opinion. But Lego Pokemon is definitely a worthy contender of some really interesting stuff. Like, they could easily do some really cool stuff to make them so much more different to standard Mega Bloks. But I think they could crush it, and I think they could really deliver us a banger of a product. So let me know your thoughts down below. I'm very excited for what you guys have to say. Obviously, it's not going to come out until 2026. Now, is it going to be like the January 1st, 2026? Could they even do a possible CMF series of Pokemon trainers and Pokemons? That could be a cool way to collect them all. That could be interesting. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you think. Are we going to just go for builds? Are we going to go for builds with minifigures? Would you guys like to see builds with minifigures and molds? Minifigure scale stuff, as well as obviously big full scale like builds and displays. Let me know what you're thinking, because I would definitely be more proactive in picking up, like, obviously if they do like a little brick built Pikachu and it's a reasonable size and price, I am obviously going to pick one of them up. But I would be so much more involved in trying to collect the whole theme from start to finish if they did minifigure scale Pokemon as well. I would be more inclined to do that line rather than like just builds of like Pokemon, because I feel like Mega Bloks have already done that. It's time for something new. It's time for something interesting. So maybe that's what Lego could pull out of the bag. But it won't be till 2026. We still got lots of cool Lego to sort out. There's lots of cool stuff happening in the world of Lego this year already to keep ourselves preoccupied. But just a nice little thing to look forward to in 2026. But let me know what you think. Subscribe and comment down below for more. I love you guys. We're nearly at the road to 200 subscribers here on the Lego channel. I'd love to smash that. So fingers crossed we can. And hopefully before the new bag end Lord of the Rings set comes out, because you guys have been loving the Lord of the Rings content. And I love that. So thank you very much. I'll see you in the next one. Peace.